Hello and welcome to the GBHL YouTube channel. Here we host GBHL Jamie
and GBHL Damien.
And you're joining us for the Dwarven Battle Company.
Me. My go.
Your turn.
Yeah.
So I've been in all of these now.
That was oddly silent.
Yeah, wasn't it? So, Damien, you're a Dwarven Battle Company. Who are they?
They are the dwarves of Nublar-Kar. Yeah, which is which is one of the lesser known dwarven holds. But it's, if you're really into your Middle Earth, you'll know where that's from. Yeah. And they have answered the call of the 7 dwarven families and Thorin's.
Is this the 8th family?
This is the 8th family of the dwarves. Yeah, they're in the extended edition. Spoilers. And they are answering the call of aid, and they are leaving their mountain hold, their island hold actually. It's on an island, in a very tropical climate, and they are leaving and marching towards Erebor to aid Thorin and the company.
Ah, very cool. Indeed. So this scenario that we're playing, what is the what's going to be happening? They're leaving.
They're going to be moving through. They're going to be coming through a mountain pass, I believe, on their way out of the mountains, and I think they're going to probably get ambushed by some mean people.
Some nasties.
Yeah.
So. A little bit of speed. What was that?
That was a good grind shot.
Best shot ever.
We'll cut away now, and we shall have a look in close detail.
So this is the Dwarven company, the Dwarves of Nublar-Kar, and this is the lieutenant, who is named Grant. He is a warrior of Erebor with axe and shield. He also has his 2 sergeants, who are Malcolm over here with his warrior of Erebor, who's a spear and shield, and Sattler, who is a warrior of Erebor with a spear and shield. And those 2 are the kind of scientific brains amongst the group. And then in the middle here we have another warrior who is Muldoon. He's the boss man, really. He's quite a hard guy who's going to die in the first one. And he's a warrior of Erebor with axe and shield. And then finally we have the 2 Grimhammers, which have been swapped out from the Warriors of Dale, from the Battle Company's rules pack. And over here we have Lex, and over here we have Tim, and these are the young bloods of the group, who haven't quite earned their shields yet, so they're only going to be Defence 6 Grimhammers. And that is the Battle Company, and I'm very excited to see what kind of adventures they get up to. And so our story begins with the Dwarven warband on the top of this mountain, and they've been exploring because Grant, Lex and Tim have discovered some dragon eggs. And they're particularly curious about this because they thought all the dragons in this area were female. But there is no time to explore that further, because suddenly they realise that some hunter orcs are about. They're not actually about there. And they're going to ambush them. So the dwarves are going to have to escape from this mountain and run down this pass and through the rocky terrain and off the board over there. And they have to get off at least 4 members of the company by the end of turn 14, and of course the hunter or the Uruk scouts are going to attempt to stop them.
This is the Uruk force trying to stop the dwarves from getting away. We've got 2 with bow, 2 with shield, 2 with just weapons, and then our leader at the front here, who is just carrying 1 weapon, hand weapon, but has 1 point of might, will and fate. And these guys will be ambushing, as every good Battle Company starts with an ambush, and on the roll of a 1 they'll turn up this side, 2, 3, 4, we roll 5s and 6s. So we're going to the first turn's priority.
Indeed.
You will get a 6.
And the dwarves get
not a 6.
Strong start.
And we'll see where my guys turn up now. So rolling for the Uruk lieutenant, a 2, so he will arrive over here. The guy with the shield, 4, so he will appear over here. Next guy with the shield, at the front there, 6, so we roll. 6, so we roll. A 2, so he will join the captain. The bowman, a 1, so he will start over here. Best place for the bowman. Next bowman, good, strong. He'll start over here. And the 2 guys with swords, 2, so join the captain area, come on there. And the last one, 2, will also be on this side. There we go, and see the dwarven movements.
And so here's how things look at the end of the Dwarven movement. They've left the dragon eggs to their fate. Let's hope they don't get eaten by eagles. And the dwarves have started running down with Lex and Tim leading the way with their throwing weapons at the ready. Will the dwarfs be able to fight their way through? I think so, because dwarfs find a way. Okay, so with everything being out of range of shooting, we are going straight into the priority of turn 2.
Turn 2.
The orcs get a 3. And the dwarves get a 1 again. So priority once more goes to the orcs, and we'll come back after their movement. And so here's how things look after the end of movement. Obviously the orcs have all run up here trying to trap the dwarves in this killing gully. Meanwhile the dwarves of Khazad Nublar are making an attractive looking conga line down the path on their way to almost certain death. And we will now move into turn 3 straight away, I suppose. Yep. So priority for the orcs. You get a 5, and the dwarves get a 1. Well, they get a 4, but they still don't win. We'll come back after movement.
So Tim here, rushing out into the Uruk-hai lieutenant, throwing a weapon on the way in, needing 5s.
The impetuousness of youth.
Oh,
Tim.
he misses.
Ah!
Nublar-Kar.
Nublar-Kar. And then Grant is going to lead by example. Yeah, awesome. And charge in there. Assisted by
Nublar-Kar.
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 I knew it was in there somewhere.
Followed as well as Lex, and we'll get a cheeky spear support. We've only got 1 turn where we think we might be able to gang up on an orc, so we're going to make the most of it. And there we go.
And we'll go straight to combat, I guess.
Yep. Unless you want to have a shot through 2 orcs.
Nah, I'm good. Cheers.
So, should we start with the one where I might have a chance?
Yeah.
So we've got Grant, who's got a might point, so he'll be white.
You're right, yeah.
And 2 other
I'm
attacks.
just going to fight normally. We got a 1.
I get 4.
Beaten by the dwarves, so who's going to roll first? Don't roll them at once because we need to track XP.
Okay, so we'll go for Grant first.
Grant first.
Who needs a... He's got a
5.
shield, so 5.
Hey, he gets it.
Takes
And off
him
he
out.
goes. And we'll mark down the experience now.
Okay.
And then we've got the Orc Lieutenant versus Tim.
Yep, it's Tim.
It's Tim.
Can the young blood get a kill? Probably not.
No. 5s.
Yeah, he's in defense 6.
Oh, no, he survives.
Nails.
And then we go into turn 4's priority.
Orcs get.
A 3.
The dwarfs get.
A 1. Oh dear.
Again! Okay, so at the end of movement, 3 orcs charged. 1 into Tim, 1 into Grant, and 1 into Muldoon, and they were all countercharged. 2 spear supports got in there, and Lex ran in to help out Muldoon. So we're going to go straight into combat. And should we start with that one? That's the
Lieutenant.
Uruk Lieutenant against Lex and Muldoon. Oh, sorry, I did not get that. The Lieutenant gets a 5, Lex gets a 3, and Muldoon gets a 4. It's a disaster.
We'll take it. So
Get knocked back.
hitting the Grimhammer, obviously.
Obviously, 5 to wound.
Oh!
It's absolutely fine, never in doubt.
Oh.
So next up we have the Lieutenant and Sattler behind him. So it's Grant and Sattler fighting 1 Uruk.
Uruk gets a 4.
Uruk gets a 4, which is no problem because Grant and Sattler. It's got white. Grant's red. Get a 6 and smash it.
So who's going to strike first?
I'll go for Sattler this time.
Yep.
So Sattler needs a 5.
Nope.
And Grant needs a 5. Hey! Grant takes another one down.
Big XP.
And another Uruk falls.
Another 1 bites the dust.
And finally, we have Tim and Malcolm fighting against 1 Uruk Scout.
Yeah, we're going to fight it. Got 4.
Uruk gets 4. Tim and Malcolm. Oh, he gets 6.
Which one is going to strike first?
I'll go for Tim. He's earned it.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes him down.
10 gains an XP.
Dwarf of Nublar indeed. And so with that, we'll go on to the priority roll for turn 5. And
Dwarves get a 5, so they get it.
that's the time. So we'll come back after movement.
So Tim, the blood's still wet on his axe. He's going to charge into another one.
And
he's gonna
throw a throwing weapon.
give a throwing weapon, so 5's to hit. Classic throwing weapon.
And he'll smash in there. He'll be supported by Malcolm.
And if you just want to move my lieutenant into those
These 2 or 1?
2, yeah, I'll have 2.
Both, sure.
Both, yeah.
Oh, he fancies it. He's going in
Yeah,
there.
he's just going to run up into there. So we'll also go straight into combat, I guess.
Yep.
Your priority, would you like to go first?
Let's start with Tim,
Tim,
the Fury monster, and the support.
we got a 5.
We get 5.
It's a
It's
draw.
a draw. So it's my priority.
Indeed it is.
1, 2, or 3 goes to the Uruks.
Goes to
Never in
Griff.
doubt.
So we're going to strike.
I'll go for Malcolm this time.
Malcolm first.
Malcolm needs a 5. Oh,
Malcolm gets it
out.
every. Oh. Malcolm. So we've got the Orc Lieutenant versus Lex and Muldoon.
So Lex sets the bar with a 6.
Oh. The Lieutenant responds with his own 5, which I might take it to a 6.
Good. For a roll off.
Yeah, I'll do it.
He's using it.
Yeah, it's probably not long left in the game. You have the priority.
Oh, it's come up for
it.
him.
Oh, hit that Grimhammer! No!
Oh, disaster. I've only had 3 points of mine.
I know, right?
So last up it's Grant with Sattler supporting him. Oh.
In here. So they get a 5. Don't worry. Because I get a 6! Oh, it was a 2.
It's a disaster.
It doesn't work.
I'll start with Sattler.
Yep.
He needs a 5.
Guess it. Wow.
Dwarfs are angry.
One Urukai left. You're willing to
And a chieftain.
And a chieftain. Who's not out of mine. Alright, so we'll come back for priority. Which we get.
Yep, goes to the
We'll
Orcs.
come back after movement.
Okay, so with turns getting on, some of the dwarfs have tried to hold up the 2 remaining Uruks while some have made a break for it. So we have Grant and Muldoon making a break for the board edge through the pass. Meanwhile, Lex and Sattler are fighting against the chieftain who's used his might point, whilst Tim and Malcolm are fighting against the last normal Uruk. And we will go straight into combat with Tim and Malcolm fighting an Uruk.
Oh,
The Uruk gets a 5, it's good. Tim and Malcolm get a 5, they get 2 5s.
Well, gone back.
3 5s.
The same 3 dice.
It's a roll off. It's a 3.
It's a 5.
Tim is beaten back. It's a disaster.
It's the chance.
He only needs a 5 to take him out. Oh, it's done him!
Gone down.
Tim's impetuousness has got the better of him, and he has gone down. It is a disaster. But we also have a chieftain fighting against Lex and Sattler. Surely not again. The chieftain gets a 1.
Double 1.
And the
Tom did it.
dwarfs,
Tom did it.
the dwarfs get a 4. They are fine. And we'll strike first with Lex, I think.
Lex, yeah.
Lex, he needs a 5. And Lex takes him out.
Oh,
He's got a fate point. And he passes it, but Sattler.
So you still getting XP for doing that though.
That's exciting news. And Sattler has a stroke, needing a 5. Oh, and she doesn't. So he is surviving.
It's not the last.
Well, there's still 2 of them left. And with that, we will go into turn 7 priority. The Orcs get
A 1.
a
So
1,
we'll go to
and we will go to the Dwarfs. That is great news. And we'll come back after movement. So, with time running out, Grant has left the other guys to it. He thinks they can cope, so he's making he's legging it for the board edge. Meanwhile, Malcolm and Muldoon are fighting the Uruk Scout, and Lex is on her own trying to avenge her brother. Apparently it is a she.
It is a she.
It is a she.
You've committed now.
But yeah, I'm committed. They are brother and sister. It's just Dwarven ladies have beards, so you wouldn't be able to tell. And she's trying to avenge her brother by fighting the Uruk who didn't kill him. So that chieftain, he gets a 2. Surely Lex. Come on, Lex. She gets a 1. It's a disaster. Oh, the chieftain can't take her out. So she backs away, leaving us with Muldoon and Malcolm fighting against the Uruk Scout. Surely they will avenge Tim.
He's going to faint.
He's going to faint.
It's a 1, so you win.
I win. It's a great start.
Damn it.
So we'll strike with Muldoon, needing a 5. And we'll strike with Sattler. With Malcolm, needing a 5. Oh, it's a disaster again. It is knocked back. And so we're going to priority for turn 8.
Turn 8, we get a 3.
3, and the Dwarfs get a 5, so the Dwarfs take it again. Surely they can make a good run through the pass at this turn. Okay, so with the Dwarfs getting priority, Grant once again led from the front by legging it, and close behind him is Muldoon, but the Orcs were able to catch up. So some of them have spun around to fight. So we have an Uruk fighting Lex and Malcolm, whilst the chieftain fights against Sattler. So shall we start with the chieftain against Sattler? So 1 on 1.
Big chief.
Big chief gets a 2. Big Sat gets. Oh, it's a disaster!
However, defense 7 does mean it needs 6s.
Yep. Oof, she's fine. She's fine. Sattler, incidentally, is also a girl. And Sattler is actually, you might not have heard this, but she's going out with Grant. Oh. So it's even worse that he's left her to her fate, because he's going to hear about that.
Most definitely will.
Now we're going on to have Lex and Malcolm fighting against the last remaining Uruk. 4. Remember, Lex is trying to avenge her brother here. It's a reroll. Got a 1 and
Oh,
Can he kill
5?
both of the siblings? Oh, he's done it!
oh.
The 2 impetuous youngbloods have gone out. This is a disaster for the Dwarven Company. Leaving only 4 of them. And remember, for a win, all 4 of these, do all 4 need to get off or do you need to kill 4?
No, I think 3 need to get off.
3 need to get
That's
off.
half your company.
Yeah, cool. And so we'll go into priority for turn 9. The Orcs get a 1, strong. The Dwarves get a 3 and they take it once again. This is great news. Okay, so with the Dwarves gaining priority and the Orcs still hot on their heels, Grant has decided to use his 1 might point to call a heroic march, meaning that the Dwarves can all move 8 inches.
Indeed, they can.
I've never really known about this in SBG, but I'm not sure if he's actually allowed to leave the table.
I know. I always think
finish with
I
6.
think they can.
Yeah.
Personally.
But I won't because the others won't. We're going to stick together.
Okay.
And the rest are going to run up. And surely, if they're unimpeded,
All down to priority next turn.
and so we'll move the Orcs up to chase them.
Yep.
It's all going to come down to the next big roll off. The priority turn 10.
Turn 10. Ooh, I'll just roll the dice.
The Orcs get a 6.
and
It's
they
gone to
take
them.
it.
There's nothing
Oh.
I can do about it.
So,
People are at the door.
charge. We'll come back for the Dwarven movement.
Okay, so with the Orcs winning priority, the chieftain had charged into Sattler, and Grant this time decided he wasn't going to leave his woman to fate and charged back to help her. Meanwhile, the Orc also charged into Malcolm, and Muldoon has rushed back to help, knowing that they have to make the best of this now and try and get off of as many dwarfs as possible. So we're going straight into combat with the chieftain against Grant and Sattler. Chieftain gets
A 1.
a 1. It's sure that you would hope. Grant and Sattler, they get a 2 and a 5. They're fine. They've both done a kill, haven't they? So Grant will strike first. No, it's a disaster. And Sattler.
Oh.
Stupid chieftain. And then finally we have the 1 remaining Uruk against Muldoon and Malcolm.
Oric gets
Uruk gets a 1.
strong turn.
And Muldoon and Malcolm get 2 5s.
So we strike him first.
Muldoon, need a 5. And Malcolm. Hey, gets a 6, and Malcolm takes him out. And so we'll move on to the priority for turn 11 when there is just 1 chieftain remaining. The dwarves still have, remember, they have to get off half the company by turn 14, the end of turn 14. The Orcs got a 6, so 6 will take it. Oh, it's not quite a 6. So with that, the chieftain's going to go in, and we're going to have him. All of them. Nublar-Kar! Outstanding work. So we're straight on to combat with the chieftain fighting, and we'll all fight, obviously. Chieftain gets a 5, it's not bad. The dwarves get... It's a 4 highest!
We'll hit Grant.
It's a disaster. He's hitting Grant, that's a 6. Oh, he's fine. But he has managed to beat them off for a turn.
Beg your pardon.
But it's alright because we still have 4 more turns.
Let's do a
So
countdown now.
we're going down. So we have 4 turns left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priority.
Right, indeed. The Orcs get a 2. The Dwarves get.
Still a chance. Off he goes again.
It's unacceptable. The
Back
chieftain's
in.
into both of them. We're going. Yeah, we're going for it. We're not having this 2 turns in a row. The chieftain gets. It's a 1. You would hope. The Dwarves get.
Oh.
They get a 6 and a 5. And so
Who strikes first?
we'll start with Malcolm. I don't think he's killed anyone. So Malcolm 2 strikes.
Yep.
He's 5s.
He's awful.
Right. Muldoon 2 strikes. And Muldoon takes him out. That is something of a relief for the Dwarven Company. And so the last Orc is removed from the game, meaning that on turn 12 the remaining 4 dwarfs will escape.
Who's that?
Getting a win for the dwarfs. Very good game, sir.
Indeed, yes.
Do we shake in this sort of thing? Is that
Yeah.
common parlance? And so with that, we will go on to show you what will happen to dear sweet Lex and Tim, who got horribly taken out. Okay, so we have Lex and Tim, brother and sister, who fell fighting against the Orcs, and we're now going to find out what happens to them. So here comes Lex. It's a 5.
Returns next game.
Returns next game. That is great news, great success. So we have Tim. Can the brother get back into? It's a 5.
Returns
Next game. Never in doubt. And with that done, we will come back and show you what experience they get.
Nobody gained enough to upgrade this time. Grant is 1 off. Sattler is 2 off, and Malcolm is 1 off as well.
Okay, then we won't do that. We will return round the campfire.
Yes, yep.
So you join us just before Damien's about to roll on the reinforcement charts.
I'm using 4 gold for this.
Yep.
And I get a disastrous 1.
So
So I might as well use. Does it go 1 up to a?
1 up, and you get I think it's a Warrior of Erebor.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Shield.
Use 1 gold on that.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, and so with my gold, I rolled on the reinforcements table, as you saw, and got a Warrior of Erebor. And it's this guy, this is Hammond. Hey, little fella, welcome to the party. And I then used 2 gold to boost the roll and get a shield for him. So he's a Warrior of Erebor with Spear and Shield. He's the latest addition to my battle company.
So hello and welcome to the campfire. So, off camera you purchased.
Yeah, I've purchased 1 dwarf, which cost me 4 gold, but I rolled a 1, and
Used your 3 gold to.
got a gold to get a Warrior of Erebor with Spear, and then realised I didn't have a Warrior of Erebor with Spear, so used another gold to get one with Shield and Spear.
2 gold. You
Yeah.
blew all your gold on
It's
this
fine
guy.
now. Reckless.
Yeah.
Just get that. Yeah.
It's Erebor.
Erebor. I've got loads of it.
That's
As soon as I get to the mountain,
Yeah.
I'll be like, here's some gold.
Yeah.
So Hammond has joined my party.
Indeed.
Very welcome.
Yes. How did the scenario go?
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. It was. I thought the Uruks did better than I thought they would.
Yeah, they did. They actually
I mean,
killed.
they killed the squishy defense 6 ones.
Defense 6, yeah.
But that's the impetuousness of you.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing I can do about that. They want to charge in.
Just want to try to throw the
They want to fight in. You know, they've got throwing weapons. They want to throw them.
And didn't bash anyone.
I didn't bash anyone. If I'm brutally honest, about halfway through I was going, oh yeah, special strikes. Yeah, maybe I'll bash some people in the next one. But yeah, no, it was good fun. It's good to get them underway, and thankfully they survived.
Yeah. So, next up, what did Hammond bring with him?
Well, they, as the dwarves were wandering through the mountains, they came across Hammond and recruited him into their company. And he was with a crazy, wandering hermit dwarf from the mountains. And they found this guy who's lost and confused, but he has local knowledge, and if they help him return to his home, he might be able to help them out.
So, as ever guys, we hope you enjoy Battle Companies and will join us for the next one of the Dwarves.
Absolutely.
And as ever, be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support me on Patreon.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming, everyone.
Nublar-Kar!